Students, please begin to find your seat. Our program will begin in approximately 5 minutes. Again, students, please begin to find your seats. Our program will begin in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Students, please find your seats. We'll begin our program in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Is it my phone? Yeah. Okay. You start talking. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chloe Aisiato, a rising 9th grader. As humans, we need social interaction. We need friends, and we need words of wisdom. To me, over the past 3 years, Robert Frost has been a growing community of those things. It is powerful for us to come together as a community in a time like this. It's my pleasure to welcome students, families, and staff to our Robert Frost 8th grade promotion ceremony. We would also like to thank Sarah Pinzon and Sarah Lees for their work on the slideshows today.
I'm Varun Rajesh. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Parents, relatives, friends, students, and staff, welcome to the Robert Frost Middle School's 8th grade promotion ceremony and celebration. We're glad you're here to witness this special occasion as our wonderful students transition from middle school to high school. It has been my desire and focus that every single student who enters through the doors of Frost Middle School experience excellence. Tonight, we will recognize and celebrate their accomplishments. Parents and guardians, on behalf of the Frost staff, we thank you for your vital support over the past 3 years. Truly, you are MVPs, most valuable parents. Students, join me in applauding your parents. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome Ms. Kimberly Bolden, Principal of Wootton High School.
Good evening, parents, staff, invited guests, and the wonderful students of Robert Frost Middle School. On behalf of the entire staff and administration at your future school, I would like to congratulate this Robert Frost 8th grade class on this milestone, your successful completion of middle school. I asked Dr. Jones how he would describe this 8th grade class, and he said that you are supportive of each other, you exhibit school pride, you support the school community, and you are a great class of excellence. This is high praise coming from Dr. Jones, and it also gives us a preview of what to expect when you come to Wootton in August. We are excited that you will bring your talents and your good work to Wootton, and we can't wait to learn more about you individually and as Wootton's amazing class of 2026. So, as you are about to end your middle school experience, I know that being part of the Frost family will extend well into your high school years and beyond. You have developed strong relationships, fond memories, and a solid academic foundation that will continue to flourish as you become part of the Wootton High School family. And while I'm very excited to welcome you to Wootton High School, while I'm very excited to welcome you as Wootton's newest class of 2026, this promotion ceremony is about celebrating and enjoying your accomplishments thus far. I hope you enjoy this evening and you enjoy spending your last week at Robert Frost as an Eagle before becoming Wootton Patriots. I hope you have a wonderful celebration and a fantastic summer. We look forward to seeing you in August. Congratulations.
When I came to Frost, I was honestly terrified and impressed. I had only been in my school for an hour, and I already knew the layout. I had been in my last school for 6 years, and I still did not know the layout. It's weird, but Frost made an impression on me instantly. I knew I was going to like it here. When COVID first hit, we thought we were going to be on break for a few weeks. My teachers all gave us homework, stating that we needed to have it done by the time we came back. I think it's now somewhere in the back of my closet. The most important lesson I will take from Frost is learning how to adapt to different scenarios. Not everything was going to go my way, and I was going to have to learn how to deal with it. Maybe there was a project with someone I didn't like, or something I found too hard to grasp. The support and effort were what got me through it. What you should really know about Frost is that the staff is amazing. They give specific care and attention to little details that not everyone would notice. They take the time to improve our school life, even if it takes away from their personal time. Think about it. Teachers spend hours a day dealing with children, and when they finally get to go home, they have to make plans for entertaining and fun lessons. I admire the care, motivation, and effort and their investment for our futures. In addition, the support staff takes the time to make sure our facilities are running and we are safe. They provide the care behind the scenes. Even if we are just another face in the crowd, they care and protect us, and for that, I will be forever grateful.
Three years ago, Frost held an open house for the fifth graders. The teachers who were leading the open house were strict, naturally giving me the impression that this was going to be a no-nonsense environment. Now that I think back on it, there was a good reason. We were rowdy rising sixth graders who didn't listen, so they would need to be strict. But at the time, I thought all the teachers would be against us. There were some kids who would spout out random facts about history and math. Those tidbits would lead to my impression that people who attended Frost would only be concerned with grades. At that time, I thought this school would be solely focused on grades and not social connections. This year, I really enjoyed the cross-country practices and meets. The 7th and 8th graders could interact, members of the team could express their competitiveness and still have fun together. Everyone knows running is hard, and the only reason I ran fast was to get over it. But with the team, it changed the way I viewed challenges and struggles. In the beginning, I tried to do everything by myself. Frost taught me that I could rely on people. I could always go back to my friends or even some of my teachers, and they would cheer me up. I learned that I didn't have to carry everything by myself, and I'm thankful for that. Frost is one of the most welcoming places because the school is so diverse. No one will judge you for who you are. I know this sounds cheesy, but it's the truth. Everyone is so supportive. The teachers, the counselors, and even the students care for you. It doesn't matter what you're going through, you can count on them for support even if it's just a small thing. They make it easy because, in the end, you're the one who has to decide to reach out. Like Dr. Jones always says, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
First impressions are important. You believe that you will stick with your first impression and it can't be changed. However, in my case, I was definitely wrong about Robert Frost Middle School. When I came to Frost, I thought it was a very intimidating place, but as things got into a routine, it felt even more normal each day, and less like an obstacle. Now, I have many people to thank for my fond memories at Frost, but the most important are my new group of friends and my kindergarten friends. I thank you all for a great year and can't wait to see what is in the future for all of you. At Frost, you tend to learn a variety of lessons from different subjects, teachers, and even classmates. But even walking the halls and observing people, there are lessons that you can read from between the lines. Never changing yourself for anyone is an important lesson I learned. I have seen so many kids act differently around so many different people. The thing we don't understand is which one is the real one. At Frost, you can always be yourself without being judged by teachers. You can't control what other students think, but it doesn't matter. Being the true you is enough. At Frost, you also grow into the person you want to be. You learn so much and you keep it with you till the end. Remember to hold on to each memory because middle school comes and goes so fast. Never forget to appreciate those years because that is where you become who you are. Regardless of what I thought in the beginning, it was a great 3 years of my adventure, and even with the uncertainty of the future, I can't wait for the next 4 years in my adventure. Thank you.
Oh no. Okay. Good evening. My name is Amal Sheikh, and when I first came to Frost, I remember feeling like I was automatically much cooler than I was just 3 months prior because I began storing my things in a locker instead of a cubby. I felt like I already knew what to look forward to since I had an older sibling who graduated 8th grade just a year before I came, but my experiences turned out much different from hers. For me, after going to the same school every day for 6 years, walking into Frost felt like a fresh start. The main obstacle I faced at Frost was interacting with others again after being virtual for an entire school year. Returning to school in person and trying to talk to my peers was one of the hardest things for me to do. A few months back, I found it difficult to speak with my teachers, and I would shy away from group work. Almost like I forgot how to talk to anyone who wasn't my mom or my dad. It took a lot of courage to overcome this, but I slowly had to convince myself that in school, it's okay to step out of my comfort zone every once in a while. I can gladly say I'm much more social now. A fond moment I have from Frost is all of outdoor ed. I think one of my favorite parts was I was put into a cabin with a few other girls I barely knew, and it felt like we all connected immediately. Giggling on the first night because we couldn't sleep, and secretly playing the card game Uno when the chaperone would leave the room. The teachers really tried their hardest to make the activities as fun as possible, and I would say it was a success. I'll cherish those moments for a really long time. The most important lesson I learned at Frost is to have integrity. Literally, because I had no clue what integrity even meant until 6th grade. The aspects of integrity are found in our catchphrase, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours, taking on the role of responsibility. Teachers having corny posters hanging around their classrooms saying, you can do it, takes on the role of pride. And student group projects adds on to the role of helping each other. Integrity follows us everywhere in the school, and it really taught me, and I'm sure many others, to be honest with themselves. A fun fact, or something that you may not already know, is that in 2019, Dr. Jones held the well-deserved title of Maryland Middle School Principal of the Year. As my unique journey from Robert Frost comes to an end, I feel I should say thank you. Thank you to all the teachers who were able to teach me even through some of the toughest times. Thank you to Dr. Jones for being such a perfect principal. And thank you to the students who made me feel like I belong here.
Hi, I'm Ryan. Can y'all hear me? Cool. I'm Ryan. When I came to Frost, it felt like a race. So you got your schedule, which is like a bib, and you got behind the start line. And the tension starts rising, and you feel the pressure, and everyone's so nervous and tense, and all of a sudden it's ready, set, go. But I've had so many moments this year where I'm happy in just that instant. So maybe it was laughing with a friend, or maybe it was walking in the sun, maybe it was connecting with a teacher, or getting lost in music, or talking to someone new, or just a smile. There are so many small things that have brought me joy. And I think that all of these small moments where I feel happy are the fondest memories that I have of Frost. The most important lesson I learned is that sometimes you have to sacrifice what you really want for what you really need. When I was young, I learned the phrase opportunity cost. It means that every single decision you make, every single choice you have, there is always a cost. And when you make that decision, when you take that opportunity, sometimes you end in the negative. I learned the hard way that my actions have consequences. But something that I really want you to know about Frost is that things will always get better. Sometimes you can be so overwhelmed that you feel like you're drowning and you just want to give up, but you can't. You have to keep moving forward and keep fighting to stay afloat, even when your head hurts and your muscles are screaming for you to stop, because you are capable and you are strong, and nothing will ever stop you.
Good evening. I'm representing Mr. Niveriff and the Physical Education Department. The students whose names appear on the screen had earned the Iron Eagle Award. Please stand as your name is called. Girls Iron Eagle top scorers, Annabella Shaw, Zara Burnett. Both young ladies won twice this year. Boys Iron Eagle top scorers, Charles Shue, a two-time winner this year, Chase Mitchell, and Michael Kuwait.
Okay. Good evening. The Superintendent's SSL Award is given to students who meet or exceed the 75-hour graduation requirement in middle school. The following students on the screen have earned this very special SSL award. Please stand so we can recognize your outstanding contribution to our community. And please go to the next slide and have students stand again. One more slide. And one last slide. Our students. Thank you.
Commitment to excellence is a challenge. A few students have met this challenge throughout middle school. They have achieved straight A's for all 3 years, grades 6, 7, and 8. We congratulate them on this outstanding achievement. Now we present the Frost Scholars Award.
Okay. Good evening, students and parents. As a new counselor at Frost, many friends and family would ask me, how do I like my new school? The answer was simple. I love it. Having the chance to get to know you and be part of your lives this year is the best part of Frost for me. As my first group of students, you will always be remembered. I want to take this opportunity to tell you how proud I am of all of you. You are incredibly hardworking, friendly, caring, and creative group of students. Beginning my day in the mornings with your greetings was always a perfect way to start each day. Thank you, 8th graders, for trusting me with your insights, feelings, and experiences throughout the year. I have learned a great deal from you, which helps me be a better counselor for future students. I know you will make a difference in this world and reach your goals with continued passion, focus, and effort. And thank you, parents, for your amazing students and your support. I appreciated and valued your partnership this school year. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Levine, and I'm the Science Bowl coach here at Robert Frost Middle School. Let me tell you a little bit about the Science Bowl. It is run by the U.S. Department of Energy, and it is a nationwide academic competition that tests students' knowledge in all areas of science and mathematics. Approximately 5,000 middle schools across the country are involved in this. Our middle school teams typically have between 4 and 5 members. Here at Frost, we've had 5. And we have a teacher that serves as their advisor and coach. These teams face off in a fast-paced question and answer format, being tested on a range of science disciplines, including biology, chemistry, earth science, physics, energy, and math. The regional competition entails facing teams based upon local regional parameters set by the National Science Bowl. We face teams from Montgomery County, Howard County, DC, and other neighboring counties. If you place in the top tiers, you progress to the national competition, which is United States-wide in Washington, D.C. The cream of the crop, the science masters from all over the United States, including private academies. Last year, we had our main team of 5 members. This team worked diligently for months to prepare for the rigorous regional competition, which was virtual due to COVID, having to not only work hard to prepare for a cohesive team, but to learn how to do it in an online format. But they did it. They did it with grace and maturity and won the 2021 regional competition. And because of that win, they went to the nationals. And in the nationals, they achieved top 16 in the nation. Four of those members were selected for this year's 2022 team. The 5th one graduated and went to high school. We added an amazing addition, a new student to Robert Frost to be our 5th player. This year again, working extremely hard, we won regionals again. Well, to be honest, I didn't win. I won alongside of them, they won. And then they progressed to the nationals, again, all online, sorry, to make it to the top 24 teams before being knocked out. They worked seamlessly together. When I call your name, can you please stand up? If you could go to the next slide, please. Could you please stand up and hold your applause until they do that? I'd like Kian, Arjun, Eric, and our new addition, Chae-Woon. Now, as you all can count, because you're graduating middle school, that's only 4, and we had a 5th member, and her name is Meghna Singh, and she's a 7th grader, so she's not here this evening, but she will be our captain for next year as we build our team. To say my last words, I'm in awe of their knowledge, their grit, their perseverance, and commitment. You are amazing students and achieved what many only dream of. It was a gift to have been your coach for the last 2 years. Good luck, and Science Bowl on. There was never a moment I was not proud of you, and I always will be. I've always believed in you, now and in your future. Congratulations. And by the way, we have experienced excellence.
Hi, I'm Lori Solomon, the English resource teacher at Robert Frost Middle School. I don't know where's. And can we go to the next slide? I would like to honor Vikram Reddy, who advanced to the National Spelling Bee. Vikram, can you please stand? Thank you.
Good evening. I am Kara Chike, and I am the 8th grade administrator. To our Robert Frost 8th grade students, it has been my honor to serve as your 8th grade administrator for the last 3 years. You will always hold a special place in my heart because we started Frost together. As 6th graders, I remember how excited and nervous you were to attend middle school. Back then, opening your locker seemed like your biggest challenge. Little did we know we would soon be faced with the challenges of COVID. I'll never forget we were in outdoor ed when MCPS made the announcement to close schools. Although this was a difficult time for many of us, you showed you were able to persevere through the end of 6th grade and all throughout 7th grade. 7th grade was a year where we had to virtually adjust, and we did it. I admire you all so much for adjusting your learning styles to keep up with the demands of virtual learning. It was inspiring to see your teachers and you in your virtual classrooms making the best out of a challenging and new situation. This year, I was so happy to see all of your faces in the building. As 8th graders, you have proven you can overcome challenges. Please don't ever forget that. And next time you're faced with a challenge or an obstacle, remember your perseverance during middle school and how you made it through and made the best out of a difficult situation. I wish all of you only the best in high school and beyond. Make your parents proud, make Frost Middle School proud, but most importantly, make yourselves proud. Be kind to each other and make good choices. Thank you.
At this time, we'd like to celebrate the individual achievements of our wonderful students. Over the past 3 middle school years, each has matured socially, emotionally, and academically. New challenges lie ahead. The Frost staff is confident your child will face these challenges with the same resolve they have demonstrated each day at Frost Middle School. Parents, we present to you your parade of stars.
Frost is a place where we experience excellence. Families, we know that you are excited for this moment, and we ask that you hold your applause so that, I'll repeat myself, Frost is a school of excellence. We ask that you hold your applause so that each family can hear their loved one's name being called. Certificates of promotion were distributed earlier this week. If you did not receive your certificate of promotion, please see your homeroom teacher. Mason Arhus, Roshali Abewarna, Alex Abumsum, Cheyenne Amadi, Ali On, Leah Agishafe, Ethan Adjosi, Alex Akadli, Adrian Alagai, Leah Alam, Zayad Aduis, Elizabeth Allen, Rakin Aminan, Justin Arnold, Sophia Avidus, Chloe IEC Atu, Krish Balki, Alex Bargman, Emma Barrow, Ruth Bayu, Addison Becker, Madison Becker, George Bello, Simon Bello-Polsky, Halem Benitez, Thomas Burgeon, Owen Berman, Abby Bernardo, Bella Bareilles, Amani Bet, Shariah Vumik, Zoe Burazni, Jenny Brolovsky, Zoe Brenko, Griffin Bergstein, Layden Brenner, Ellen Boo, Rebecca Buckman, Emily Burke, Zara Burnett, Crystal Campbell, Alexis Go, Gabriella Carter, Alexander Chai, Janhita Chakravati, Charlotte Chang, Audie Chaudhary, Andrea Chen, Karina Chen, Christian Chen, Devin Chen, Isaac Chen, Grace Chen, Yuan Chen, Benjamin Chen, Cyrus Charakuri, Jordan Childs, Joseph Cho, Kangan Cho, Kang-un Cho, Azmi Chodiya, Christina Chow, Nicholas Chung, Veronica Chanutkin, James Colvin, Elena Cortez, Cameron Catone, Maya Colvin, Cameron Cohen, Rick Tada, Megan David, Sarah Denau, Caitlin Dexter, Keon Dewan, Eddie Ding, Brandon Dirk, Colin Dewell, Molly Eisenfield, Tiffany Ikwe Idiwanong, Caleb Fan, Micah Fellman, Eli Ferns, Bobby Ferris, Sarah Foster, Lilith French, Emma Fordenberger, Luke Gabriel, Ian Galazos, Shayes God Nation, Alana Garcia Telsey, Jalen Garcia, Nigel Becky, Adam Gallick, Sebastian Goudron, Theodore Gitlerson, Jacqueline Gold, Xavier Goodwill, Adriana Gonsake Herha, Abby Goshutz, Owen Goshutz, Haley Gottisman, Ananya Govin, Blake Graham, Alex Granger, Charles Gray, Aiden Green, Amani Green, Jackson Gresham, Gabriella Gordo Rizzi, Isabella Gao, Rick Gao, Avra Gupta, Anavi Gupta, Gavin Hall, Ethan Hang, Justin Heller, Maya Henderson,
Charlotte Hoffman, Marley Hoffman, Ike Hogan, Eric Hua, Angelina Huang, Eric Huang, Rebecca Huang, Tim Huang, Maximilian Yano Stockton, Noemi Yano Stockton, Ahmed Ibrahim, Emma Elig, Ashton Graham, Elijah Jackson, Joanna Jacob, Milan Giannini, Cindy Jen, Emily Johnson, Janaya Johnson, Michael Johnson, Jack Johnson, Amelia Kaib, Samantha Cars, Sophie Kessler, Nicole Kidser, Ayan Kokar, Kara Kim, Chloe Kim, Christopher Kim, Julia Klein Busink, Ethan Knighton, Avni Koenig, Kayla Kuroki, Giannis Kuako, Shayna Kreiser, Charlie Kringle, Michael Quay, Kesa Kuso, Carissa Quack, Chaewoon Keong, Milan Lawrence, Sierra Lease, Matthew Ledoux, Quan Lee, Yunwoo Lee, Jonathan Lee, Alani Lazarov, Alex Lemus Aguirre, Arian Lee, Dennis Lee, Gregory Lee, Kyle Lee, Selena Lee, Sophia Lee, Edison Liang, Jason Liang, Patrick Liang, Andrew Lim, Charlize Lin, Charlton Lin, Sophie Lin, Eugene Liu, Dominic Leasing, Audrey Liu, Irvi Liu, Ethan Liu, Michelle Liu, Megan Lomatin, Aaron Lopez, Eric Ma, Liso Mabengesa Conley, Sarah Magazine, Simrik Mahata, Lila Mahoney, Finn Meyer, Katya Mamutkin, Xavier Marcus, Nathaniel Musse, Grant McGraw, Glenn McNorial, Aneka Mehta, Francesco Mejia, Carolyn Min, Jiyu Min, Ellen Ming, Alexander Mirzoyan, Vikram Mishra, Sophia Masoy, Chase Mitchell, Salman Mohammed, Miriam Mohibi, Tyler Molika, Isabella Monarez, Nathan Monroe, Carter Morton, Leanne Mpai, Ravanth Mudia, Theodore Muhlenbeck, Orja Munot, Chikasa Muyangwa, Tyson Nakashima, Jillian Nalibatsky, Glorious Mary Dalama, Uriel Gakko, Kathleen Nye, Abba Nikatar, Mackenzie Noble, Damian Nodarse, Livia Nogarate, Bruna Nunez, Mairead Nunez, Cesar Ochoa, Victoria Olanrewaju, Kristen Oleka,
Mona Olson Rogers, Daniela Onis, Grigory Onishenko, Skylar Owen, Natalie Pack, Darlene Palma Mullis, Alina Parikh, Ethan Park, Hannah Park, Solsam Park, Christos Pazartsis, Noah Pettit, Cameron Pitak, Sarah Penzon, Nishika Puna, Pragna Potakamuri, Raiden Purasad, Alma Pratt, Kitty Pun, Addison Purvis, Kiana Rahimi, Orjita Raman, Srijita Raman, Varun Rajesh, Melanie Ramirez, Nandini Ranganathan, Vikram Reddy, Joshua Reed, Sonia Rele, Astra Rin, Liv Resnick, David Restrepo, Anders Richter, Jasmine Rivas, Serena Rubnarin, Faith Rosenthal, Dante Russo, Annette Ryu, Abba Sagre, Mike Saiji, Arjun Samavedam, Ahmad Sangare, Amy Sangburisuts, Cyrus Sari, Aiden Scher, Maxwell Scher, Kai Schmelzer, Tania Siddig Esfandidyare, Lily Samnani, Lena Seo, Annabelle Shah, Amal Sheikh, Sophia Shapiro, Anika Sharma, Isha Sharma, Shreya Sharma, Stephanie Schiffman, Andrew Shee, Ryan Shin, Zane Shear, Gianni Simamora, Agamraj Singh, Kirsten Sinkler, Ava Smith, Zahara Smith, Jesus Alvarado, Danielle Song, Grace Song, Daniel Stenbakken, Karina Stepanova, Leah Stewart, Mia Stubbins, Taryn Sue, Kevin Sun, Max Sun, Shahana Sayed, Yesh Tafa, Akina Takahashi, Fanta Tarawali, Victoria Tejerina, Avika Teoshia, Arajit Thayavalil, Ahil Thendral, Kat Tepnurarat, Maria Thomas, Alex Thompson, Sophie Toothiker, Isabella Tribiano, Betul Tonka, Tovia Udomi, Susha Yulanova, Dan Usmanov, Yashar Vavai, Jake Vardan, Vishnu Varma, Yada Yeshasart, Nathaniel Velasquez Padilla, Daniel Vidas Ortiz, Andrew Vorozakin, Alyssa Wang, Arthur Wang, Logan Wang, Jinting Wang, Alexander Weiner, Dashing Chan Wing, Erica Wu, Grace Zhao, Ryan Ji, Albert Jing, Charles Yu, Jack Yan, Jerry Yang, Jason Yao, Catherine Yao, Lauren Yao, Summer Yao, Daphne Yeh, Rachel Yo, Annalise Yi, Ava Yoon, Emily Yum, Pavel Yun, Andrew Zhao, Alexander Zdanov, Jason Zhuang.
Frost students, I have enjoyed watching you grow. When you first came to Frost, you were so young, and now as you leave Frost, guess what? You're still so young. But you're more mature, you're wiser, and you're better prepared to handle the challenges of high school. Your teachers and I have challenged you to be your very best. And even through a pandemic, you have reached and exceeded our expectations. The journey of life is filled with excitement and challenge. I am delighted to have been part of your journey, and I encourage you to remember the special friendships you have developed and the good times that you have had at Robert Frost Middle School. You still have many miles to go on your journey. I wish you all the best and much love. Continue to make us proud, and remember, you have the power to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Thank you. Now let the slideshow begin. Please join me in thanking our 8th grade team leaders, Ms. Solomon and Dr. Ellaby, and the entire 8th grade team. Let's give them a round of applause. We also would like to thank our 8th grade administrator, Ms. Chike. And we want to thank you for being a great audience. Thank you, and have a great evening. Drive safely.